everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Before I go into details about this look that I'm wearing right now and how to create it, I wanted to tell everybody that watched my first video ever, thank you so much. I did not expect to get the amount of support that I got from people that I don't talk to or interact with on an everyday basis, and it was just really nice to feel that sense of support. Anyways, before this gets super sad, the look that I'm currently wearing right now is just a super bronzy highlighted look. I was inspired to create this look because I started thinking about when you go on vacation and you're, laying by the beach or going out and just, walking around, and you don't want to wear that much makeup, but you still want to look and feel very like glam and pretty. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. I love this look just for like an everyday makeup look. That's just me. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching.
So I'm going to start off with the Becca Backlight Primer, and I'm just going to take that and work it into my skin, making sure that I accentuate the areas that I want to highlight later. Then to add some more hydration, I'm going to go in with my badescu facial spray. I'm just going to spritz that all over my face. Now I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I have been loving this recently. It has the most beautiful coverage and finish. I find myself reaching for this one a lot more recently than my NARS Sheer Glow, which is my absolute favorite. And then with the Jumbo Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, I'm going to take that nice and damp and just buff everything into my skin. With my Milani concealer, I'm just going to be dotting around in the areas where I normally highlight, so under my eye and then down the nose. Then I'm going to pick up that sponge once again and just start blending and buffing everything out so it's nice and seamless. Picking up the Custom Enhancer Drops by Cover FX in the shade Sunlight, I'm going to be placing that on the back of my hand a little bit. And then picking up the Jumbo Sponge, I'm going to be placing that all over the areas where I'm going to highlight later. And now I'm going to be picking up the Banana powder from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to place that under my eyes to set that concealer and to brighten up my under eye. To bronze and contour my cheeks, I'm going to be going in with the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce. I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush that's a little bit tapered at the tip and just take that all on my cheekbones and work it up towards my forehead and just all of the areas where I want to create shadows. Now I'm going to be giving my jawline a bit of a sweep so we can get that nice and cut. And I love this bronzer to contour and bronze with because you can make it really intense in the areas where you want to contour, and you can leave it light in the area so you just want to bronze. And I went ahead and just spritzed my face with a little bit of more badescu spray before going in with my ABH Glow Kit in the style That Glow. And I feel like this trick or tip is really helpful because it definitely gives that powdered highlight, that extra pop that a lot of us look for when we do our makeup this glowy and this bronzy. So I definitely feel like that's always good to know. So that is it for the face. It is nice and flawless and bronzy. So now let's move on to the eyes. On the eyes today, I decided to keep it pretty simple and just sort of give my eyes a little bit of definition and a little bit of shimmer. So going back into that Milani bronzer, I'm going to be picking up the Morphe M330 fluffy brush, and I'm just going to sweep that across the crease to give my eyes some dimension. And the reason why I chose this color is because it already matches the rest of the makeup that you have on your face. So it doesn't make it look like you have that much makeup on. If anything, it just gives your eyes some definition. And now using that same trick we used on our face, I'm going to be taking some Smashbox primer water and adding a little bit to my lid to create a tacky base for a shimmer that I'm going to be going in with. So I decided to go in with the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one layer and set it down on the eyelid right over where we put the Smashbox primer water, just because it's nice and tacky. And then I'm going to go in with one or two more layers just to create that intense highlight on the eye. Going back in with the bronzer just to make sure we don't lose any of the definition we created earlier. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Milani Eye Tech Extreme, and I'm just going to draw a pretty thin line because we're going to be setting down some pretty dramatic lashes, so I don't want to overpower them with a super thick wing or eyeliner, so I thought that a thin wing would be cute and perfect. Now I'm just going to take the bronzer that we used and just outline the bottom of my eye, and then in my waterline, just going to add some Urban Decay 24-hour eye pencil. I'm going to use this to tight line with as well. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Essence I Love Extreme mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras ever, and I'm just going to do a pretty thin coat on my top and bottom lashes just so we can get everything prepared for the falsies. To overline my lips, I'm going to be taking the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo Neutral, and I'm just going to take that and overline my top lip. My bottom lip doesn't really need it, but I do it anyways just so my lips can look a little bit even and more full. And finally, with my Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Meringue, I'm just going to take that all over the lips, pop some lashes on, and you are done.
And that is it for this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video and would like to see more from me, then please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And hopefully I'll see you guys at my next one. Bye.